Now, he took some of the most memorable photographs of the Troubles and the peace process, and this is just a selection. Brendan Murphy was a familiar sight around the streets of Belfast with his camera slung over his shoulder. He died yesterday at the age of 84. He worked for the Irish News and was also a generous mentor to many budding journalists and photographers. Julie McCulloch spoke to former Irish News editor Noel Doran.
Here's just one of the images from the Troubles that Irish News photographer Brendan Murphy shot over his long career. He wasn't often in front of a camera, but here he is at his book launch back in 2003. A book that his former editor at the Irish News, Noel Doran, still has today.
There's something about that with the pipe smoke. He would have covered some of the worst days of violence in very graphic terms, but I think some of his most memorable images were the people, some ordinary people, some famous people. I was looking at some of the famous pictures, such as the day that Paul Hill came to town with Courtney Kennedy after his acquittal. He was an exceptional person who will never be forgotten in Belfast journalism, and I'm tremendously saddened that he's died after a long illness.
Brendan Murphy, who was 84 when he died, leaves behind decades of images that help tell the story of Northern Ireland. Julie McCulloch, BBC Newsline.